से बोले श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। रामायण कथा निज निज गृह जाओ, लिखन विधि वेद भी भाओ। जय राम सीता राम जय जय राम,
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम।
बनते हो बीनु भत भूभि आए तो पुनि करे होते बचन सुनी सब नर नारी देखी जनकी भय दुखारे जय राम सीता राम जय जय कही जनक जसी अनुचित भाने विद्यमान रघुकुल मणि जाने जय राम सीता राम जय जिमी धरो पोरी सखऊ भेरु मूलक जिमी चोरी
जय राम सीता राम जय जय राम जय राम सीता राम जय जय राम
तब प्रताप महिमा भगवान को भूपुरो पिनक पुरा
जय राम सीता राम जय जय राम जय राम सीता राम जय जय राम
नाथ जनियस अयसो कौतुक करहु
जय राम सीता राम जय जय राम जय राम सीता राम जय जय राम
चित भये पुनि पुनि पुलकाहि जय राम सीता राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
शयन ही रघुपति लखनी भरे प्रेम समित निकट भेटारे
जय राम सीता राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
विश्वामित्र समय शुभ चानी भोले अति सने हमया पानी जय राम
सीता राम
जय जय
राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
पूत हो राम बन जहु भचापा पीत हो पाप जनक परितापा जय राम
सीता राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
सुनि गुरु बचन चरण सिरुनावा हर शोभि साधुना कचूरया
जय राम सीता राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
रे भये उते सहज सुभाई तब निजुमा जय राम सीता राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय
राम जय जय
उदित उदय गिरिमंच रघु राम रघुबर भल पंकम भीक से संत सरोजस बहु राम हर्षे लोचन भृंग प्रेम से बोले श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की
जय
सोख कोक मुनि देवा भरी सही सुमन जन बही सेवा जय राम सीता राम
जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
गुरुपद बंदी सहित अनुराग राम मुनि सनय सुमाघा जय राम सीता
राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
सहज ही चले महज ही चले सकल जग स्वामी मथ मंजू मथ संजू बार कुझर घमी जय राम सीता राम
जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
चलत राम सभा पूर नर नारी पुलख पुरी तन भाय सुखरी हो रामा जय राम सीता राम
जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
बंदी भीतर सुर सखी सब काम दुख देखनी आरे जेहु कहवत हेतु हमारे जय राम सीता राम जय जय
राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
को न बुझई कहए दूर आए ए भल से उत भली आए जय राम सीता राम जय जय
राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
रावण बन छुवन ही छपा हर सखी से होली करे
सीता राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
भूप शयनय सखम भूप शयन सकल सिर आनी सखी विधि गति कछु जनी
चानी जय राम सीता राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
बोले चतुर सखी मृदु भानी तेजवंत रघुरनियन रानी
जय राम सीता राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
कहन भज कहसी दूर पारा सो से जस सकल संसारा जय राम सीता राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
रवि मंडल देखत
रघुनाथ उदय सुस्ति भुवन तम जय राम सीता राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय सुन मानव दरिद्र ओ रामा सुर मानव दरिद्र भरे विलोचन प्रेम जला उलटवलीर शरीर सिया पति रामचंद्र जी की जय शरणम। श्री राम जय राम निकटे निरकनयन भरि शोभा नयन भरि शोभा पितु पनु सुमि बहुरी मनु शोभा। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय 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 राम। हरता तदा रवि हे धानी तुनि हे धानी समझहात नहीं कुछ लबन जाए। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय सजीव सभय सीख देना कोई देन कोई वृद्ध समाज राज कोई कहा धन पुलिसनु चाही कठोरा चाही कठोरा कहा श्यामल मृदु प्रगति सोरा विधि के ही भांति धरेयु उर धीरा धरेउर धीरा सिरस सुमन आहा भेदिया हीरा सकल सभा के आति भयोरी मति भय भोरी अब मोहि सम कुछ पाती तोरी निज जारत पर जय शरणम शंकर हरि ओम। जय जय सिया राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय गिरालिनी मुक्त पंकज रोगी प्रगजन राज निसव लोकी। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। लोचन झालो लोचन झालो आलोचन को जैसे परम कृपा कर सोई। जय राम सीता राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय सकुचि व्याकुलता भारी छानी धनी धीरज प्रतिदिन आनी। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। तन मन वचन मोर पनु साजा। रघुपति पर सरोज चितु राता। जय राम सीता राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। तव भगवानु सकलाहुर भाषी करहि मोहि रघुबर के दासी। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। तव भगवानु सकलाहुर भाषी करहि मोहि रघुबर के नासी। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। जही के जही पर सत्य स्नेह सो जही मिलन काछु सम देव। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम
Yeah, go ahead.
Right, go ahead.
प्रभु तन सीतया प्रेम धन आना कृपाली धन राम सब जाना श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम
की जय।
पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय। सीताराम to all, Swami ji.
Thank you. ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः। ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुदेवाय नमः। ॐ श्री रामचंद्राय नमः। ॐ श्री हनुमते नमः। मंगल भवन मंगल हारी, द्रवऊ सुदशरथ अजर बिहारी।
श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम।
रघुकुल रीति सदा चलियाई, प्राण जाए बरु बचन न जाए।
श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम।
राम कथा के कई अधिकारी, जिनके सत्संग गति अति प्यारी।
श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम।
कर ले तो
श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम।
राम बोलो राम 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 सीता राम राम राम।
बोलो राम राम राम, सीता राम राम राम।
राजा राम 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 सीता राम राम राम।
राजा राम राम राम, सीता राम राम राम।
श्यावर रामचंद्र की जय। A very special welcome to all of you to this satsang tonight, and to all those who are listening on 101.7 FM and all the various social media platform. Hari Om and welcome. When we left it last night, we are seeing Dhanush Yajna in progress. And all the kings who were present there, trying to win the hand of Sita ji in marriage, they all failed to lift that bow. And today we'll see, we have seen. This bow is very famous, and we have heard countless many times about the story of the breaking of the bow, and we keep on hearing that over and over and over. And Tulsidas ji's explanation itself is all that is required. We don't need to dream up and think up and do research for what the bow represents and all that kind of thing. He himself says that the bow represents tamas. Tamas in Sanskrit, tamas in Hindi, in Sawadhi, also in scriptures, tamas represent or means ignorance. Ignorance, huh? And this is a very big thing because ignorance is the only antithesis to knowledge. And this ignorance is the root of all of our problems, all of our afflictions and all of our pain and misery and bondage, and everything is connected to ignorance. And ignorance is not to be used to mean arrogance. In Trinidad, when somebody is arrogant, we say this fella ignorant. Ignorance and arrogance, they are two different things. Ignorant means what? I don't know. That is all. How simple it is. Ignorance means a dearth or an absence of knowledge. That is all. So, this is at the root of all of our problems. And in the scriptures, only one thing is advised, but get knowledge. Because that ignorance only has one antithesis. Like if there is darkness in a room, how do you remove darkness? There's only one antithesis to darkness. That is light. You have to put on some light somewhere, isn't it? Some things in the world, they are like that. They only have one opposite. So darkness has one opposite, light. Ignorance has one opposite, that is knowledge. That ignorance manifests first as, in all of us, as moha or delusion. And moha or delusion manifests later on as me and mine. Aham and mama. Mayaru muruturte maya. Here we'll see in Aranyakand. That ignorance is something called maya. That ignorance is also called prakriti. That ignorance is also called as pradhan. That ignorance has many different types of names. Maya, ajnan, avidya. So many words you will see, all meaning the same thing only. And it is an ignorance which leads to moha, actually delusion. Delusion means leads to me and mine, you and your. Now when there is me and mine, look here. If somebody bunks the neighbor car, you give X? No, if somebody bunks your car, then? Aha, correct. If there is no mic stand, you can give Baba a mic also. We have none. We borrow one from here, na? Baba helps nicely with the chanting and all. So, see how it goes. Please see this. You have to see this because Ramayana is not only about bhakti, Ramayana is about knowledge also. Everything is there. Karma, bhakti and jnana. So now what is there? There is ignorance, which results in delusion, which results in me and mine. And then from me and mine, all the other things come. If there is no me and mine, there is no such thing like anger and greed and all that kind of thing. Only when it is my car, then I get angry. He told me something. He broke my car, broke my window. If he broke the neighbor window, he said, good, glad. Yeah. But me and mine, all kam, krodh, mada, lobh, ityadi, all the durgunas now, what we call shatvikar, ityadi, all of it now is connected to that me and mine. So you see, but what is the root of all of it? Ignorance. Ignorance to delusion, to me and mine, then to anger, greed, jealousy, hatred, pride, all the other things. They are them down at the bottom here. All of them farah is ignorance. In Trinidad language. The progenitor, ignorance. So, this bhavachap, this bow, here, it is called bhavachap, but Tulsidaji called it, we saw a couple of days ago, as tama. Tama is another word for ignorance. Darkness of ignorance. Have you heard? We don't say light of ignorance. It's a darkness of ignorance. Diwali time when you light, the light, it symbolizes lighting the light of knowledge to remove the darkness of ignorance. So the tamas, tama is darkness, and it is, this bow represents this tamas. So Bhagavan there now comes to break that bow. Now, I'm going to tell you all this symbolism now, tonight. Please pay attention to this so that when we finish, I will not have to do it again. Tonight. So now, this jiva, all of you have heard countless times. What is the nature of the jiva? Ishwar ams jiva avinashi.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Chetan amal sahaj sukh rashi.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
The nature of the jiva is Chetan Amal Sahaj Sukha Rashi. It's Avinashi. Jiva is Avinashi, imperishable. Not only that, the jiva is always one with Ishvara. Means I am always merged. Like for example, look here. If you are my sibling, just say, right? Every day we see all sorts of stories on the news and all. A few days ago I saw one person discovered these are not my parents. They lived and grew up till 35 years old. Then to discover these people are not my parents by some mistake in the hospital. You know, to get exchange and all. Something happened. But suppose you are my sibling, right? And I forget, or I got mixed up, or I got gone to another family or something. Going to that other family or forgetting, does that make you not my sibling? No. You see, if we have blood, we have the same genes. No matter where I go, what I forget, we will always be siblings. Correct or not? Because the genes are one and same. So this jiva is one with Ishvara, no matter what this jiva thinks he is, or what he has forgotten, or where he has gone, if he is born as an elephant, or he is born as a human being, or he is born as a bird, whatever the jiva is born as, the jiva is always one with Ishvara. It's just that he has forgotten. And when forget means what? Forgetting is ignorance only. I don't know the number of my car. I have forgotten the number of the car. Means I have ignorance of the number of the car. Forget and ignorance the one and same. So the jiva has forgotten his oneness with Ishvara. So Bhagavan is coming now and he's breaking that bow. And when he breaks the bow, Sita, who is jiva, and Rama, who is Ishvara, both will merge. And until that bow is broken, that union cannot take place. That marriage cannot take place. We'll see here tonight now. Janakji Maharaj made a condition. And he said, if nobody breaks this bow, then Sita will remain unwed. He himself tells. She will remain like that only. It means if this jiva doesn't get rid of his ignorance, he'll never merge with Ishvara. Merge, and the merge, I was explaining to somebody just, they asked that question just a few days ago. Merging means what? It is not any physical merging also. It is just that the jiva comes to realize, I was one with Ishvara all this time. I was thinking I am separate from him. I was thinking that he is somewhere in the sky and I am here suffering. Because all people, when you ask, where is God? They say, Uparwala. He is there up in the sky. So Bhagavan is in the sky or what? You go, same people go on saying Bhagwan is sarvavyapi. Hari vyapaka sarvatra samana. He's there everywhere. Then when you ask, when you're talking to your friend and you say, who knows? You say, he knows. Huh? And we are pointing here. Well, Neil Armstrong went to the moon and he has seen no God. Hari is everywhere. Huh? And he's one with me at all times. It's just that I think differently. I think I am somebody else. I'm separate from him. I've never seen him. I'm disconnected from him. He has forgotten me. This, that, all sorts of. You forgot him. Bhagwan doesn't forget anybody. We forgot him. Why? How we forgot him? Easy thing. And when you go there to the store and you see the nice things in the store there. Store means any store. Eh? You go in the car dealership and you see this nice car. Or you go in the store and you see the nice clothes. Or you go in the sweet shop and you see laddu. That time you're thinking of Bhagwan or you're thinking of laddu? We forget Bhagwan. The problem is we forget. Bhagwan doesn't forget anybody. And that forgetfulness is because of the same ignorance which is there inside all of us. And that ignorance we have to get rid of. So the breaking of this bow is the removing of the ignorance. And Jiva and Ishvara can then wed. And see, the wedding, or the marriage which we are talking about between Jiva and Ishvara is really a remembrance. And that is there in this katha also. The first sight of Sita ji and Rama in the garden, the first sight itself, there Sita ji thinks, oh, this is a Purani Sambandh, an old relationship. Because Lakshmi Narayan, not anybody new meeting. All that symbolism is there inside of it. Okay. Now, when we saw it last night, everybody became a little bit despondent there, you know. So many kings tried to break that bow. You see, this is one more thing. If any ordinary person cannot break the bow. Ishvara can break that bow, Guru can break that bow. Bow of ignorance. So all of them tried. At one place, 10,000 of them tried to break that bow. They couldn't even move it. To Siddhaji said, they couldn't even move it the breadth of a mustard seed. What till? Till, you know? That much they couldn't move it. How big is that till? So, when this thing happened, Janakji Maharaj now see 251. Janakji Maharaj got a little bit, well, what to say, despondent. See. Kuvari manohar vijaya badi kirati ati kamaniya Ram kirati ati kamaniya pavani har biranchi janu racheu na dhanu damaniya siya bar Ramchandra ki jai sharanam पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सियावर रामचंद्र जी की जय शरणम. Janak ji Maharaj said, look at this, so many kings here, so many princes, all devas and all rakshasa, dhanur, everybody they had come there, guys of human beings, and so many of them there, and nobody could break this bow. Look, he says, Kuvari Manohar Vijaya. Vijaya Badi means the prize for breaking the bow, most beautiful princess in the universe. Most beautiful princess. First, 3 prizes are there. Most beautiful princess in the whole world. Vijaya Bari. Greatest victory that anybody can have. And thirdly, kirati atikamaniya. Means the most fame that anybody can have in this world. So these are the three prizes. And he says, look, Pavanihari Viranchi Janu Racheu Nadhanu Damaniya. It appears to me, Janakji Maharaj is saying, it appears to me as though Brahmaji has not yet created the king in this world who could break this bow. Well, in a sort of anger, Janakji Maharaj is saying this. Huh? And that does not sit too nicely with Lakshmana, you know. You know Lakshmana's nature. Huh? Abajani ko ma khe batamani bir bhina mahina mahi me jani. It appears to me that now the earth has become bereft of all Veer Purusha. Means all heroic people. Nobody could break this bow. Nobody could lift this bow, move it. Tajahu asa nija griha jahu. Now all of you drop your desires to have Sitaji as your bride and go home. Janakji Maharaj. Nija griha jahu. Likhana vidhi Vaidehi biyahu. It appears as though it is not written in the fortune of Vaidehi to get married. It is not written in her fortune. And on my side, see, Sukritu jai jau panu pariharau kuari rahuka karau. And if I break my word, all my punya karma which I have done in so many lifetimes and this lifetime also, all that will go. I have already given my word. Whoever breaks the bow only will marry Sitaji. And I cannot break my word. And therefore, kuari rahu kakarau. What to do? Let Sitaji remain as unwed. Then, Makhe Lakhana Kutila Bhai Bhawe. Lakshmana got angry, like his eyebrow. If you want to see this, you have to see all those Indian soaps on TV. They copy all of this. When a fella gets angry, his eyebrow arches up like that, you know. You see all of these nice things. Lakshmana, and then his lips started. Yeah, and Nayana, Risauhe. Risauhe means his eyes got red with anger, like that. Then he speaks. First he's afraid of Bhagwan Ram, but he couldn't bear it. You know, he get up and he bow his head at Bhagwan's feet, and then he speaks. Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Raghubansin mahu jaha ko hoi, tehi samaj as kahai na koi.
Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Kahi janak jasi anuchit bani, vidyaman raghukul mani jani.
Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram.
सियावर रामचंद्र की जय. रघुवंशन महु जह को होई, तेहि समाज अस कही न कोई. But Lakshmana made a very firm, strong reply to Janakji Maharaj. Here in this samaj, here in this assembly where somebody from the Raghukula is sitting, you saying that this earth is bereft of heroic people? How dare you say? Like that kind of tone. Kahi Janak Jasi Anuchita Bani. Most improper word you have said. he said like that. No. People who were sitting there, they didn't know if to praise Lakshmana or if to get angry with Lakshmana. No. But the munis who were there, the people, all the people of Ayodhya, they were happy that Lakshmana said this thing. Chap tama bhari, this terrible chap cannot be broken by anybody. But Lakshmana means to say, Lakhana sakopa bachana je bole dagamagani mahi diggaja dole. When Lakshman spoke, the quarters shook. To see that she describes it. Anyway, I cannot go into all of those. Vishwamitra, Samaya Subha, Jan, now this is after 253, see that. All the talk going back and forth, the Guru realized, Vishwamitra ji, it is time to break this bow. Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram.
Vishwamitra Samaya Subha Jani.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram.
Bole ati snehamaya bani.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram.
Uthahu Ram vanjahu bhava chapa.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram.
Metahu tat janak paritapa.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram.
Jaya Raghu Rama,
Jaya Raghu Rama.
Syamar Ramachandra ki jai. Vishwamitra Samaya Subhajani. The Guru Vishwamitra knew now. Subha Samaya means the auspicious time had come. Auspicious time is a word which is used everywhere in the scriptures. You all have to think about that also. Auspicious time. There's a time for everything. Timing is a big thing in Hinduism. Therefore, there's an auspicious time to do and there's an auspicious time, there's a time not to do also. Things. Bole ati saneham maya bani. He spoke with great love to Bhagwan Ram. What? Uthe Ram, Uthahu Ram. Uthahu means you now stand up. Uthahu, get up, stand up, rise. Like that. Ram, Panjahu Bhava Chapa. And see, he himself calls Bhava Chapa. Chapa means bow. And Bhanjahu means break. And which bow? Bhava Chapa. And Bhava is a two-letter word. Bhava. In Sanskrit, Hindi, Bhava. Bhava. And two letters in that language. In English, many letters. B, H, A, V, A. How many letters? 5 letters in English. In this language, only 2 letters. So, the bow is called a Bhava Chapa. Bhava word means Bhava Sagar, Sansar. This mundane world in which we are all living, which we get so caught up with, which we get so attached to, so identified with, so possessive of, and all that. This is Bhava. So all the relationship which we have with this mundane, fluxing world, which a world in which nothing is permanent. We get so taken up. And they call it, and why they call it Bhava? Bhava also means ocean, because it is like an ocean. Bhava Sagar. Why? It is very difficult to, you see, suppose you're attached to one thing. And some Babaji tell you, look, boy, beta, let me tell you, don't be attached. Well, it's only a worldly thing. Don't be attached to it. Attachment is not good. So you give up attachment to the watch. Today you give up attachment to the watch, tomorrow you get attached to the kerchief. No. From one to the next. So, you moving from one attachment, you see when you were kids, then you were attached to toys. Balastavar krira sakta. Attached to toys. Right? So see your life as it goes on. You just move on and on. You leave that attachment and pick up another one. And then after a little while, leave that one and pick up. Se parame brahmani copy na sakta. We never leave this attachment and get attached to Bhagwan. We only one worldly attachment to the next. When we do like that, when we ever cross over this sansar or this ocean, it's one wave to a next. From one wave to the next, you ride in wave only. It's called bhava. So the chapa, the bow, and that is the result of ignorance. This attachment and bondage and all of this is a result of ignorance. That, which tells Bhagwan, the Guru tells the disciple, the Guru tells Bhagwan in this case, go and break it. Suni Guru Vachana Charana Siru Nava Harashuvi Bishadu Na Kachu Ura Ava. A very important thing. What is he going to break? The bow of ignorance. And to break the bow of ignorance, one has to develop what is called in Gita, it's called as samatvam. Samatvam. Because the universe in which we are living in is made up of pairs of opposites. Joy and sorrow, good and evil, loss and gain, and victory and defeat, and all the various types of sorrows, which you know, health and disease. Well, these are the ones that we are most concerned with, health and disease. And we want only one side of the pair of opposite, isn't it? We want health, nobody wants disease. We want joy, nobody wants sorrow. We want wealth, nobody wants poverty. Like that. We want victory. Nobody wants to lose the match. You ever hear anybody, where are you going? I'm going to play a cricket match. Really? So, what are you thinking? I'm going to happily lose. Anybody ever say? Everybody want to win. Victory. Nobody wants defeat. So, one teacher telling that boy, he said, make a sentence with defense and defeat. Defense and defeat. The boy said, well, we have a cow at home. Yesterday I see the cow jump over the fence and land on the feet. Them teachers in them schools get the best answers from them children. Anyway, so Bhagwan, Tulsidaji takes time. You see, if Tulsidaji is taking time to describe Bhagwan's state of mind when he's going to break the bow, that means that thing is important. So what is his state of mind? He says, Harashu Vishad na Kachu Ura Ava. Bhagwan gets up and see Harashu and Vishad with joy and sorrow. None of it is there in Bhagwan. I'm not going to happily break this bow. No, am I going to sadly break this bow? In other words, Bhagwan is maintaining what is the central teaching of Bhagavad Gita. Bhagwan in Gita is telling to Arjuna, Sukha dukhe same kritva labha labho jaya jayo. Between the pairs of opposite and Sukha and Dukha, he's telling Arjuna, you just stay in the middle and you fight this battle. That is why in the beginning they are between the two armies. It starts like that. Maintaining balance and equilibrium, equipoise, is the way to remove ourselves from the throes of ignorance. We have to maintain a balance because ignorance is what produces the pairs of opposites. So I maintain a balance. I can break the bonds of ignorance like that. So now Bhagavan is going to break this bond of ignorance with bow. So he also maintains that perfect balance. That's samatvam. Harashu, Bishad, Nakachur Ava. All the lines of Tulsidaji speak only of the Upanishads, I tell you. If you read them properly, you will see. Guru Padabandi Sahit Anuraga Rama Munina Sana Ayasu Maga. Bhagwan does prostrations to the feet of the Guru, and then Tulsidas describes in the next chopai. See that. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Bande Pitar Sur Sukrit Samhare.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Jo kachu punya prabhav hamare.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
तो शिव धनु में नाल की नाई.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
तो राम गणेश गोसाई.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram.
Syavara Ramachandra ki jai. Actually, is another verse I ticked in between. Bhagwan is approaching that bow. He gets up from his seat, does prostration to the Guru, and he heads there. But all the people are still, when they see this skinny Ram, itna dubla patla admi, like this, hitting like me, and then big king, and them couldn't even shake that bow, and he going to break that bow? Because everybody there are worldly people, and they're seeing Rama as a worldly being. I told you yesterday, no, we saw. As is a person's eye, so he sees the world. So worldly people, so they see Bhagwan as a worldly person also. Then, Bandi Pitara Sura Sukrita, which we just chanted, Sambhare, Jau Kachu Punya Prabhav Hamare. The people started praying now, oh, Bhagwan, help this fella. Help he. They pray to Ganesh. Tau Siva Dhanu, Mrinal Ki Nai, Torahu Ram, Ganesh Gosai. Oh Lord Ganesh, all the people pray to Lord Ganesh now. This Rama going to break this bow. Please make the bow like a lotus stalk. So he'll break it. This is people praying. Then, this Sita's mother, she also, what is this? What happened to this Guru? What happened to this Vishwamitra? He's sending this boy to break this bow? See, this is the thought in the mind of the mother of Sita ji. This is after number 255. What thought is in her mind? Bhagwan already resolved and he's going. And he's maintaining his balance and everything. But everybody has their own. Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Ravan Ban Chua Nahi Chapa.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Hare Sakal Bhup Kari Dapa.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
So Thanu Raja Kuvar Kar Dehi.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Bal Maral Ki Ramachandra ki jai. Ravan ban chua nahi chapa. Ravan and Banasur, they came there. And they did not even dare touch that bow. Hare sakala bhupakari dapa. And every king who tried to lift that boat, move it, they all became defeated in that. So dhanu raja kuvara kara dehi. This guru is telling this Ram, this young boy, to break this bow. This is the mother thinking. Bal maral ki mandar lehi. That swan, big swan, is sending the baby chick swan. Now come out from the egg. Go lift up Mount Mandara. Like that it means to say. So this is mother. This is the people there. Bhup sayanapa sakala risani. Boli chatur sakhi mridu bani. Then all the sakhis of Sita ji, they also her friends and everybody. Like that, Tulsidaji means to say everybody had something in their mind. They were praying for Rama to break this bow. And the sakhis of Sita ji's mother, they told, look here, my dear, you don't worry. This is a nice lesson. The friends of Sita ji's mother, they started telling her, you don't worry. In this world, we have countless examples of small things bring down big things. See, we usually don't think. This is Trini language. Small thing bring down big thing. They give so many examples. But in number 20, you have to read. I'm not going to read all the examples for you. When you go home, you take the Ramayana and see how many examples they give. The friends of Sita ji's mother, they're telling her. In the Doha 256, see the example. Mantra param laghu jasu basa vidhi hari har sur sarvo rama vidhi hari har sur sarva mahamat gajraj bas kar ankus kharvasiya par Ramachandra ki jai sharanam pavan sutta hanuman ki jai umapati mahadev ki jai bolo bhai sab santan ki jai siyavar Ramachandra ki jai sharanam. So what exactly the scene which is happening there? All big kings couldn't break that bow, but little Ram, he goes to, and the mother gets disturbed. No, this little boy, and the guru also standing. What kind of guru is this? Like that she's thinking. So then the friends are telling, no, you don't worry, there are countless examples. In this Doha 2 are given, but before that several are given. And first example, mantra paramalagu jasu basa bidhi hari har sura sarva. A mantra is a very small thing, Sri Ramachandraya Namaha, Sri Ganeshaya Namaha. Mantra is very small. She says, one of the Sakhi, the mother, a small mantra can conquer Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh and all the devatas. One mantra, one little. And you don't have to take a big one also. Om. Om iti eka akshara Brahma. Om alone is enough. One Om. Sahasra nama tattulyam. Rama nama varanane. One Ram. So mantra is a small thing which can conquer. The example of the Sakhi to mother. The next line is given. Mahamat gajaraj kahu basakar ankusa kharaba. an elephant, maybe a big wild elephant. But yeah, if you have seen those elephant, that's Mahout, who ride on the elephant? They have something called an ankus. A piece of iron they sit on top, and that has a hook on the end. And they have it, and they hook under the belly of the elephant. It's called ankus. I don't know if you have seen that. Because underbelly is soft. Everywhere else on that elephant, the skin is this thick. So you can't, if you hit an elephant, that elephant will not even know that you hit him. Because the skin is so thick. But under the belly, it is soft. So from the top, they have this iron rod coming down with a hook underneath. And so they just pull up, and that thing hooks you underneath. So such a big, powerful animal, that elephant. But a little ankus, that's enough. Like that, they give, you go and read now, okay? I am just telling you the. No. Sita ji also. Now all of them, one after the next, they are seeing Bhagavan Ram going, and all of them have their. But this is the world, The world is like that. You're going to do something, everybody in the world will say a different thing. Correct or not? One man and his son, they're going down the road with a donkey. They walk in. So, all the people see them walking down the road with the donkey. Somebody say, but look at this. In not one donkey, 3 donkeys walking. The other fellow said, why? He said, but the donkey walking, they could have ride the donkey. At least one of them could sit on the donkey, isn't it? So, when the father heard that comment on the side of the road, the father tell his son, okay, you go up on the donkey. At least one of you go ride. So the son gone up on the donkey. The father walking in front of the donkey now. And they only gone a half a kilometer down the road. And next man say, well, look at this young boy. He's so strong and hale and hearty, and he have the old man walking, and he sit on the donkey. Instead, I let the old father sit on the donkey. So when they hear that, now the son come down from the donkey, and the father gone up on the donkey now. They walk another half a kilometer again. Somebody say, but look at this old man, he had a poor little boy walking barefoot. Walking barefoot in that hot sun, in that hot road. And he sit on the donkey comfortably and had his son suffer him. So he just think, well, just now them people say, I should have been riding. Now they say, he should have been riding. He tell his son, he say, you come up on the donkey too. They ride 2 of them on the donkey now. You reach another half a kilometer, here people now. But look at these 2 donkeys, them riding this poor donkey. They have no mercy for this animal. The poor donkey perhaps didn't drink water in the longest while, in this hot sun. 2 of them riding. Instead of they carry the animal, they're making the animal carry them. 2 of them come down and them carrying the animal now. But this is the nature of Jagat, Sansar, that anything you do, somebody will have something to say. That is why you don't pay attention to anybody. You do what you doing. You just carry on and do what you're doing. Don't listen to, I'm meaning to say, as long as it's legal and moral and all that kind of thing. I'm not talking about that kind of thing. Don't go and tell anybody, the Swami say, you do, I push in drugs. You do as you do in my home. Not like that we're talking. Sita ji also now. Gananayak Baradayak. See Sita ji's word so nice. This is just before 157. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
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 Gananayak Baradayak Deva.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya
सियावर रामचंद्र की जय. Gananayak Baradayak Deva. Oh Ganapati, oh Ganesh, you give me, you are the one who Baradayak give boons, you know. Aaj lage ki nahi ho tu a seva. And all this seva that which I have done for you, she's telling Sita ji, all this seva I have done for you in such a long time. Today, it is because of today I did all that seva. Now I want you to make that bowl light. Sita ji is praying also. And this is the same Sita ji who was already given a boon by Gauri Mata that you will get to marry Ram. Already Gauri Mata blessed her. And the same Sita ji now is praying to Lord Ganesh, make that bow light. And this is the Jiva's condition. Because I told you, Sita ji, Jiva, Bhagwan is Parameshwar. Jiva has to merge with Parameshwar. So the Jiva is always in this condition. Jiva always has some share, doubt. Always doubting the efficacy of God and the potency of God and lacking faith and so many things. Jiva is always, his mind is oscillating all the time. Arey, Gauri Mata already promised you. It's not that Sita ji is fallen prey to anything. Sita ji is putting on a nice act to show how we live. People do this thing. Look here. The man will already have money in the bank. And if you ask him, what happened, boy? You can't get proper shoes? He said, no, man, me have no money. I have no money. And he have the money there. Huh? But in other words, he has whatever is required for his joy and happiness and simple living, and he has it already. But then he has so many other things plaguing his mind. No, what if I spend the money and then next week I need the money? So the worry is there in his mind, and that's preventing him from enjoying today itself. You see? Already the boon is given. Rama is given to Sita ji already. That is Purani Sambandha relationship. How can anything go wrong? But she also now is praying. Hey Ganesh, bar bar binati suni mori, listen to my prayer. Karahu chap guruta ati tori. Tori means make the weight of the bow very light, so that Rama will be able to lift it. Like that, everybody prays in some way or the next. Then this goes on and on for here pages. See how many things I just slide there. Then Bhagwan approached finally. Everybody is saying whatever they will say. Bhagwan is doing he has come to do something else there. This is now after 1 or 2, 5, 9. Chap sameep ram jab aaye nar narina sur sukrita manaye. All those who were present there, going to witness the breaking of this bow, they thought, oh, we are very fortunate to be present on such an occasion. We say that, ordinary people, we say like that also. I was present when the Prime Minister visited our town. We say that, no? Well, this is a big occasion is happening there now, and everybody was so happy to be there. Bhrigupati ke garava garuai sura muni barana keri kadarai. Now, everybody had some form of apprehension or some sort of agony, something that was, all of it, Tulsidas ji says, all of it is represented by the bow, of course. And Bhagwan is after 260 now, not 260, is crossing whatever, but the bow is broken just after 260. Now we can't just leave the story hanging right there, isn't it? So I will trench a little bit into tomorrow's katha. After 260, see this. Bhagwan gets close to the bow and 260 के बाद गुरहि प्रणाम मन ही मन कीन्हा
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
अति लाघव उठाए धनु लीना
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
दमके उदामिनी जिमि जब लयऊ
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
मुनि नभ धनु मंडलमय भयऊ
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
मुनि नभ धनु मंडल सम भयऊ
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
लेत चढ़ावत खेचत दाढ़े
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
काहू न लखा देख सब ठारे
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
तेहि क्षण राम मध्य धनु तोरा
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
भरे भुवन धुनि घोर कठोरा
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
जय रघुराम
Jai Raghurama.
जय सीताराम
Jai Sita Rama.
श्यावर रामचंद्र की जय Guru hi pranam man hi mana kinha. In his mind he did pranam to the Guru and atilagava uthai dhanu linha. And just with great agility he lifted up that bow, and the description there now Tulsidas ji gives, all people saw was light, mandala, circle of light everywhere. When Bhagavan lifted this bow, le chadhavat khe jata gadhe kahu nalakha dekhi sab thadhe. Nobody actually saw what happened. And this, remember, this juncture is the removal of ignorance by knowledge. That process is inscrutable. We don't know how it happened. See, when you light the match in the room and the darkness is dispelled, well, all we know, I scratch a match and darkness gone. But that process and how it happens and what is the physics behind it and all of that, nobody knows, isn't it? Now suppose you don't know something. Like for example, I don't know that there is a monster behind this wall. I don't know. So there is ignorance in my mind. Then somebody comes and tells me there is a monster behind there. Cookie monster. Behind. Now, the piece of knowledge removes the ignorance which was there in my... All I pay attention, oh, cookie monster. You see, the process of how that piece of knowledge removed that ignorance, nobody thinks. Oh, the ignorance is removed and I'm seeing cookie monster. Now, my attention has gone to cookie monster. Or cookie, it was 1 or 22. But the process of that knowledge, removing that ignorance and all that is inscrutable to the human mind. We don't know how it works. We just know that my ignorance was dispelled. Isn't it? And the result I know. So all of them saw the result. What everybody is seeing here, Tehi chana Rama madhya dhanutora. They saw Rama standing in the middle of the two pieces of bow. How he broke the bow and when he broke the bow and when he pulled it and string it, nobody knew. It was just very clear. Kahu na lakha dekh sab thadhe. Nobody saw that thing. Nobody knew. Because subtle processes, we don't know. We see the outcome. We see the result. Like that. Subtle things we are talking about. Huh? Sukshma. Sukshma bhat. We don't really know how they work. Actually, we don't care also how they work. When the light removes the darkness in the room, anybody, you ever ask where the darkness went, boy? It run away. Where the darkness went? You ever thought? You hide under the bed. Or how light removes darkness. There's so many subtle things we don't think. I don't know. Now I just seen light. Like that. So, the bow is broken now. The removing of the ignorance which separates the Jiva from Ishvara, that is gone. So now Jiva will have to merge with Ishvara. This wedding has to take place now. In between, the Jiva also goes through, for that whole thing to fructify. The Jiva has to go through something still. The last thing which comes in a Jiva's journey in merging with Ishvara, the last thing which comes actually is bhaya. Bhaya means fear. And the bhayanak Parashuram is still to come there now. Because he here, when the bow was broken, it resounded throughout the world. And he heard that sound. What? Somebody has broken my Lord Shiva's bow? Oh, he'll come there. And he'll be tormented by Lakshmana. Very interesting katha tomorrow. Lakshmana says, so what if you break the bow? That thing the old and rotten in any case. But he get more vexed. Anyway, tomorrow we will see this continuation of this katha. Very interesting part is there. Okay, let me just take a few moments to tell a few things here, and then we will. On 6th of March, we are having at the ashram mini food fair. It is called a Jalpan extravaganza. Jalpan is a word which is used on the streets of India and used generally for where there is food to eat. Food to eat. So Jalpan extravaganza on the 6th of March at the ashram. Okay. Those of you who can sponsor 5 ponga rice or 10 ponga aloo or anything, we have a list at the bookstall in the back. It will be nice if you can give some ingredients for the food Jalpan Express. Jalpan Extravaganza. Express, we should have called it Express. Anyway, Saturday Sanskara, Bal Vihar classes for children on Saturdays for 2 hours. You can sign them up online. They will learn mantra chanting, stories, learn to read Sanskrit, and bhajans. Okay. Garam Masala is having Valentine's brunch. Valentine Day is coming up, I think, sometime soon. It's all working together in tandem, because now Bhagwan Rama Sitaji's marriage also is coming up here. This thing is working out very well. Everything matching. So, Valentine's brunch on Sunday, 13th February, 11 to 9 a.m. and 12 to 2 p.m. 9 to 11 a.m. and 12 to 2 p.m. You can book in any one of those time slots there. 9 to 11 and 12 to 2. A wide variety of choices. Dosa, pancake, paneer, chole bhature, milk cake, donut, continental options, and much more. Okay. You have to be fully vaccinated to come in the restaurant. Raj could give you the food, you can stay in the car park and have it. All right. Please have a look at the bookstall in front. Oh, Bal Ramayana is there. This Bal Ramayana is very popular because it is meant for children, but adults get more joy in reading this thing. Bal means child, small one. And Hanuman Chalisa, an explanation of all the verses in Hanuman Chalisa. Choice is yours. Ethics in Vedanta. Very interesting book. Okay, that goes there. Now, let me call on Chandika Ram Sumir, President of the temple, to receive a little token from our side. This is the whole Ramayana. More than 500 hours we had done in 2017 on a flash drive. So it is for the members of the temple. We are presenting this to all the temples where we go as a little token, so you can share with everybody. Huh? Jai Shri Ram. Thank you. All right. Tomorrow, Chase Village, Shri Devi Divine Temple in Chase Village. And we want to say a very special thank you to Pandit Vishnu Ramsimir for having organized this satsang here. We are very delighted and happy to be here, and we hope that we can. Actually, I don't remember coming here first time, isn't it? First time. Glad to be here. Vote of thanks by Sarita Mahabir, and then we will have Aarti. Okay. Oh, Shiv Ganga Yatra.
Sitaram, everyone. Sitaram, Swami,
Sita.
and all our devotees who have joined us for Ramayana this evening, here at Dharam Kii Aavaaj and online. On behalf of Dharam Kii Aavaaj, Pandit Ram Sumir, we would like to extend sincere appreciation and thanks to Swami Prakashananda for granting us the honor of hosting Ramayana this evening, and for the knowledge which he has imparted upon us, helping us all to break the figurative bow. Thank you for reminding us that Bhagwan does not forget us, but that it is us who have to remember we are one with Bhagwan. And thank you for the sneak peek into tomorrow's katha. We would also like to thank all members of Dharam Kii Aavaaj Seva Sabha and all others who assisted with the preparations for this evening and made this wonderful evening possible. We'd also like to extend thank you to Ravi and Kiran Sound System for their assistance this evening. Thank you all. Sitaram.
Jai Shri Ram. Thank you. And next time when we coming here, remind us, don't follow ways. After you pass, yeah. So, yeah, that will happen. We get lost like anything. And then keep jumping when we reach all here and thing. ठीक है आरती के लिए सब खड़े हो जाइए. आरती श्री राम मायन जी की कीरति कलितल लित सियपी की. आरती श्री राम
मायन जी की कीरति कलितल लित सियपी की.
गावत ब्रह्मादिक मुनि नारद वाल्मीक विज्ञान विशारद सुख सनकादि शेष सारद बरनी पवन सुत कीरति की.
आरती श्री राम मायन जी की कीरति कलितल
गावत वेद पुराण अष्टदश छो शास्त्र सब ग्रंथन को रस मुनि जन धन संतन को सर्वस सार अंश सम्मत सब ही आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीर्ति कलि कल गावत संतत सम्भुवानी अरुघत संभव मुनि विज्ञानी व्यास आदि कवि पर जब खानी काकभूषण गरुड़ के आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीर्ति कलि कल कलि मलहरनि विषय रस फीकी सुभग सिंगार मुक्ति जुमती की कल निरोग भव मूली नमी की तात मात सब विधि तुलसी की आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीर्ति कलि कल श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय रघुराम जय सीताराम जय श्री राम मंगलम भगवान विष्णु मंगलम गरुड़ध्वजः मंगलम पुंडरीकाक्षं मंगलायतनो हरिः त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम बोलो सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव हरि ओम तत्सत प्लीज ऑल